Today, I'm going to show you how to make a meaty and delicious double quarter-pound cheeseburger that's only 525 calories and has 75 grams of protein. It's coming up right now on The Cog is Shred. How's it going, everybody? My name is John, and I've lost over 130 pounds through mindful eating and daily walking. Now I'm just trying to get a little leaner, tone up, and gain a little bit of muscle. So cheeseburgers have always been one of my all-time favorite foods. I think ever since I was a little kid going to McDonald's, I have been addicted to cheeseburgers. But they're not necessarily the most diet-friendly food, and if you're trying to maintain or lose weight, you don't want to eat a lot of McDonald's. But the double cheeseburger I'm going to show you how to make today has fewer calories than a McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese, is filling, satisfying, and delicious. So, without further ado, let's get cooking. The first thing we need for this burger is the beef.
Where's the beef?
Right here, I've got 8 ounces or half a pound of lean ground beef. I'm going with lean ground beef because it's low in fat and much lower in calories. But because it's lower in fat, it's not quite as juicy as that high fat ground beef. So I'm going to try something I haven't done before. A lot of hamburger recipes call for an egg to be added as a binding agent. Now, this holds together pretty well, but I'm hoping adding this will make it a little bit more tender and juicy. I haven't actually tried it this way yet. I've tried it without, so this is a bit of an experiment. Also, I'm not using an egg. Instead, I'm using 3 tablespoons or about 46 grams of egg beaters. It's made with egg whites, but it doesn't have the yolk. That way you got, again, fewer calories and less cholesterol if that's what you're concerned with. So we're just going to add these egg beaters to our ground beef. Next, to add some flavor and a little more liquid, we're adding some Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire, Worcestershire?
Wash your sister sauce.
Some of that wash your sister sauce. All right, so let's just add some Worcestershire sauce in here. I know this is looking very liquidy, but when it's all bound together and mixed, hopefully it will hold well. Now for some seasonings. I'm adding some of this Worcestershire pub burger seasoning, more with that Worcestershire. I like to add a good amount of this. I like my burgers to be very well seasoned. Some smoked paprika, one of my favorite seasonings right here. A little garlic salt, but I don't want to go too crazy because there's already salt in that pub burger seasoning. And lastly, I'm going to add a bunch of dried minced onion. You don't have to add a lot, or any really if you prefer, but I like some onion flavor in my burger.
Onion.
And hopefully it'll hydrate quite a bit with all that liquid. All right, there, that's plenty. If you don't want that much, don't put that much. Season it however you want. These things are totally up to you. I'm just doing something that I think I will enjoy. You might too. All right, now it's time to get our hands dirty and mix the meat. Here we go. Hey everybody, Editing Room John here. Listen, I just realized I completely forgot to include one very important ingredient that would actually bring this burger up to the 525 calories and 75 grams of protein that I mentioned at the beginning. Yeah, my ADHD always gets the best of me. So, I should have included about 53 grams of shredded cheddar, fat-free shredded cheddar. That would have added a lot more protein and a few extra calories. So, yeah, sorry about that. So if you're making this burger, make sure you mix in the 53 grams of fat-free shredded cheddar. Mix it in really well with the meat. If you don't want to include that, the version that I actually cooked in this video is 440 calories and has 60 grams of protein. So if you actually want to cut some calories, 60 grams of protein is still a heck of a lot. But if you want to go all the way up to the 75 grams of protein and add those extra calories, add in that cheese. All right, now back to the video. Let's mix all this together thoroughly because I want to make sure that that liquid gets as incorporated as possible, since, you know, you don't want it to be super runny. You want it all to be mixed throughout the meat so it can form some solid burger patties. And this may take a minute or so, that's all right. You just want to make sure that you completely mix it all the way through. And that looks pretty good. It's all mixed together. It's not runny. That looks like some quality burger meat. Okay, just washed my hands. Now let's make our patties. I've got some non-stick aluminum foil. You could also use parchment paper. We just want to have something to put our burgers on. So I tore out a piece of that, and I'm just going to tear it roughly in half so we have our 2 surfaces for our 2 patties. Then I'm going to take about half of the meat that's in here and form the first one. So here's a 4-ounce ball of meat. We're going to make this into a nice hamburger patty, at least as best I can. All right, there we go. There's our first hamburger. Let's go ahead and get the other. All right, burger number 2. All right, these are ready. Now I'm gonna wash my hands again, then we're gonna toast the buns and cook our burgers. I like using keto buns because they're generally lower in calories. Today I am going with these from Keto Culture because they are only 50 calories per bun. There are others that I like a little bit more than these, like the Lewis Healthy Life Keto ones, but I think those are around 70, maybe even 80. So if you don't mind going up a few extra calories, go with those. I just wanted to make today's recipe as low calorie as I could. So we're gonna take one of these Keto Culture buns and we are going to spray it with some of this I can't believe it's not butter spray.
I can't believe it's not butter spray.
We're gonna spray our bun.
It's a butter mist.
Generously. All right, that's good. I want this to toast up nice and golden brown and crispy. So let's head over to the stove and get this toasted. The griddle's hot. Let's add some of this butter flavored spray and put the buns on.
I got the buns.
There we go. I want to make sure that these get nice and toasted all the way. I'm going to use my spatula and press a little bit to make sure that the center gets toasted, because a lot of times if I don't push down with the spatula, the edges get toasted, the center doesn't. It just stays wet and buttery. As I'm sure you can probably see, I put a paper towel down on the plate to catch some of that overspray from the I
Can't believe it's not butter.
We don't need that anymore. We're done with the paper towel. So now, as soon as these things are ready, which they may be already. All right, that bottom one looks pretty good. I'm gonna set that on the plate. Top one, I think, get that one part just a little bit more toasted. You know what? It's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the plate because I want to cook these burgers. I'm hungry. All right, once more, a little bit of spray and add these burgers. 1, 2. There we go. Smell that meaty goodness already. All right, I'm just gonna let these sit here and sear on one side before I flip them. Want to make sure they get cooked. All right, let's go ahead and flip these. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. My dog's going crazy. All right, these seem like they're just about done. I'm gonna flip them one more time. And now I'm gonna add 2 slices of fat-free American cheese. And just to help it melt, I'm gonna add a little water to the bottom and cover it. That way it steams and melts that cheese. And just like that, our burgers are ready. Let's go ahead and plate this thing. And we'll stack it. That is a big old meaty double cheeseburger. Last thing left to do is just put our toppings. I'm using the no sugar added Heinz ketchup. A tablespoon of this is a serving, and it's only 10 calories. And I'm gonna add some yellow mustard. That's a freebie. Yellow mustard is 0 calories. And I'm just gonna add some pickle chips. If you don't like pickles, pass on the pickles. And we are done. And there she is, folks, a big, meaty double cheeseburger. Only 525 calories, 75 grams of protein. But the real question is, how does it taste? I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. Let's give it a try. Woo, this thing is big. All right, here we go.
I've seen the man unhinge his job and swallow a Volkswagen whole.
Oh man, yes. This to me tastes just like something you'd get at a summer cookout at a barbecue at a friend's house, but way leaner, and you can actually lose weight and maintain weight eating this. You can eat it every day and lose weight. Not that I want to, I like variety. That's why I'm doing these videos. But anyway, this is the big double quarter-pound cheeseburger. I am very hungry. I'm gonna eat this. Feel free to try making it for yourself. Let me know what you think, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos from the Cogisshred. All right, I gotta devour this. It's so tall, I can barely get my mouth around it. You know, this would probably work better as 2 separate burgers. I just didn't want to add the extra 50 calories with a second bun. But if you don't mind adding another 50 calories, it's still under 600. It's only $5.75. Go with 2 buns, make it 2 separate burgers. That way, it's not going to be such a workout for your jaw. But man, this is good.